Hello, people. This is Benji here. So change of plans. We were gonna stream Overwatch tonight, but I believe people have fallen asleep early and/or are walking dogs somewhere, so I don't know where they people are. So I thought it'd be a good idea to stream some Prison Architect because that's an easy game to stream, not too hard to stream, and it's just released itself in a full version actually. So yeah. Last time I played Prison Architect was actually a while ago, so they might have added some new things I'm not quite aware of. So let's create a new prison because this is a blank prison. Select prison gender. Oh. Well, I've only played with the guys, so might as well. You can choose your wardens. So you can play as the normal warden, the lobbyist, the Rita, J.W. Periwinkle, the pacifier, and Safara Aknova. Spotless reputation is squeaky clean record, but behind the scenes, shady deals and under-the-table offerings are nothing uncommon for her. She gets a small cut of the resale value for each piece of contraband found. Prisoners found with contraband we find directly from their savings. Ooh. Ruthless and terrifying. Repeated in the patient room. The judicial application of fear. Rumors of her carrying a weapon may be exaggerated. Halves likely of prisoners being stoical or fearless, and prisoners are suppressed twice as quickly. Well, I think this one's going to be more fun because I have an idea of how I want to make my prison, and it'll be a lot of fun. So let's go with that. Yeah, let's have a fog of war. We're gonna start with large because might as well. Don't want forests, and yeah, failure conditions. Do we want gangs? Some prisoners will arrive with gang allegiances and will attack rival gang members on sight. Extra challenge. During this game to keep you on your toes adds extra challenge and unpredictability. I'm gonna add events. I don't want to add gangs because I don't know how hard that's gonna be, but might as well. Well, that's a lot of land. Okay, so this is where everything's gonna go into. So we get the deliveries. It's sideways. Can't read it properly. Deliveries and garbage. So let's see here. Just checking stream real quick to make sure that the graphics are okay. Yeah, graphics are fine. Okay, so we're gonna need a utility section. So we're gonna need a section where it powers everything else. So if I can remember how to play this game correctly, let's make it out of concrete just because. Make this over here. That's big enough, I think. Then these guys will start building that, but it requires an entrance. So we need, where is it? We need a door. This is going to be the utilities, so it would be a staff door. Doesn't need to be connected to the rest of the facility, so just put it right there. And there you have it. So now they put the deliveries there and there. How is the rest of the field station going to go? So we're going to have... We can probably move these around in the next few things. So put the garbage over here behind the facilities and the deliveries up here. Actually, let's do that right now, just so that we have time. Where is garbage? Garbage goes behind the utilities, and deliveries goes. I don't know where deliveries goes. Where do deliveries go? There's deliveries. Can't see things. Okay, garbage there, deliveries there. I think get rid of these things here. Wah. Sound effects are kind of too loud. I'm going to turn that down so you can hear the music. There you go. Much better. Okay, so they're building that. I'm going to speed up time ever so slightly. Yes. So, planning-wise, we're going to want a pathway. This is going to be a different side. Actually, I'm not going to use planning, because planning usually takes forever, and I'm not good at it. So we got a power station, put that in the middle so that we can apply different things to it later on, and a water pump. Put that right there. Okay, so where is that stuff? Is that stuff already included? I think it's already included. Let's speed up time again. And There we go. We have our first facility. So that's providing power to the room, and that's it. Okay. So now we're going to need an entranceway into our prison. Let's have... We're gonna need like an air dock type thing, because otherwise players are gonna end up like running backwards and forwards if like it leads directly to a room, but if there's no room there. Does that require power? Oh, it's ominous, utilities sounding thing. There we go. So we're gonna need, where's materials? We're gonna need a fence-ish. Do we need? Well, what's our options for doors? We could have large window, large jail door. Let's have a large jail door here, and then we have fence around the outside of that. So, where's fences? Fences are here. Does that apply to? Okay, that's applied to that. So you have fence here, here, like this, and one down. Then leave two open because of the fence. 1, 2, bring that over here, and there. And then we need another jail door. And there we go. So this is our airlock. Probably should also put a, what's it called? A metal detector. How much cash do we have? We have plenty of cash. I think we only need one of these, so let's put that in the very start. And that will lead into a holding cell. So let's build a holding cell right now. Add a brick. Like, that should be big enough, and then expand it like doing that. Oh, and that technically counts as a fence, so that's good. And voila. Eh? What's dumb? Okay, so apparently it still needs to build it. Where is something door I could use? Well, after it builds a holding cell, we're gonna want this to go into a. Do I want to go into a yard? We kind of could use another air dock type thing. So let's build another large jail door here, probably in the same vicinity, which will lead right into another area. So building fence right here. So one there, one there, one there, one there, and where do I want this to go? Let's just go like let's just go like this, because that's easier. So then build another large jail door right here. That's fine. And then it leads into a yard. Let's build another fence. It's like that. So then I know I missed that area. I'm gonna get to that later. There we go. And this is our yard. So let's label it a yard because we have rooms here. Yard there. I can't see all of it just yet. Let's wait till we get to a corner. Okay, they got to the corner. And this is our yard. Secure behind at least one door, and there you go. It's secure. Yay. Ooh, we need to apply power to these things, don't we? So let's get our electrical cable attached there, and then attached here. And that's already almost to max capacity. Okay, so let's add a capacitor here. How much do these cost? Let's try and add as many as we can. Okay, so that's all our power problems. That's good. So now that we have a holding cell here, might as well label it a holding cell. Let's see here. Where are our holding cells? There's our holding cells. Build a wall there. Why did that not connect? Why did that? The fence is opening into a wall, and then there's no wall there. They're gonna go walk through it, and then hit a wall. That's wonderful. Okay, how to fix that? Probably gonna demolish all that actually. Bulldoze. Is it the right tool? Yeah, that's the right tool. How do you demolish all this? There you go. And then how do you demolish the fences? Materials. Demolish walls? No, that's just what I did. How do you demolish fences? Objects. Dismantle object. Okay, good. Dismantle that fence, and then build another larger fence on the inside of that wall. And then we'll have it connected. Okay, that's good. Why isn't that connecting? That's odd. swear I had someone do that. There you go. Now do that. Okay, holding cell, we need a toilet and a bench. Well, if we go into objects here, we can find ourselves a bench right there. Strange how it highlights bed as well. There's a holding cell, not a sleeping cell. I got a bench there. Terrible joke. Bench there, and then we need little walls onto the side. So brick wall, yeah, sure. Right there and there, and put the toilet. Where's the toilet? There's a toilet right there. Okay, and a small door so that you have privacy. I want no privacy. No privacy for them. That'll be lovely. Just immediately go in and realize what kind of prison this is when there's no privacy in the bathrooms. Yep, that's what this is gonna be. Okay, where is our plumbing? That's in utilities. And you pipe this down here. Pipe it through there. Kicked by a small pipe. There you go. That's an odd plumbing sound. Okay, so that should be the holding cell done. There are no canteens accessible by the cell. Prisoners in the cell will have nowhere to eat. Okay, well, that's fine then. We can build off of here. Why is it nighttime? I don't like it being nighttime. Do 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 do. This is Pro Leader by this is I don't know what song this is. I can go and check, but I don't want to. But yeah, this is by Pro Leader. He's actually a pretty good musician person. He actually all of his songs are like you can use them as long as you give credit to him. So in the description below, you can find links to his stuff. But yeah, I like him, so you're gonna hear a lot of him. What was I gonna do? Yeah, so we have a yard. Next, we might as well have showers because showers are easy to get. So let's see here. Rooms, shower. We're gonna designate the corner over here as a shower pit. Let's get the shower. I need a shower head, right? I was almost gonna forget that. Where is my shower heads? Shower heads are right there. I can just build it onto the thing, actually. Yeah, why not? They're just gonna shower right in the open and put some drains there because don't want it to leak, I guess. Okay, utilities. Moving the large pipe farther out and connecting the small pipes via the large pipe. And thus we have showers. Cool. So then all we need is actual cells, I guess. Right? Let's build a canteen first. Actually, no. No. I almost forgot about that. That would have been bad. I don't have things for them yet. Yeah, no canteen. We got $14,000, so let's see if we can use that up. I haven't actually been using any, what's it called? Jobs? No, grants. I haven't been using grants, but I might as well not do that. Ooh, Livy's here. Sorry guys, it's just like 1 sec. Okay, okay, so right, we closed our intake, which is okay for right now. I want to open it up later again because obviously that's the point of this game is to open that up, but can't really open that right now because we don't have enough stuff. So let's see, we're gonna need a canteen, and we're gonna need a lot of food to feed the people. So let's say it's a huge canteen, and make it like should we incorporate these walls? We have no reason not to. Is this the kitchen? This is the kitchen. No, this is the canteen portion. This is where they're gonna eat, and then we're gonna build like this, and that's where we're gonna eat. And now we have 0 cash. We have $16, but we practically have 0 cash in the bank, so that's not good. do 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 do. We're going to demolish that fence and add an entrance. Well, first of all, we just need to add an entrance. So if it's going into there, we don't need. What's my special ability again? Oh, I can't find my special ability again. What was my special ability? How do you read your special ability again? God damn it. Okay, I guess I'll have to go off memory, which is nothing. I believe I get things from contraband. I believe so. So, let's see here. We got a large jail door to lead into the canteen. Probably, yeah. So we got a large jail door. Insufficient funds. Okay. Where's my grants? Grants. Administration center. Build to basic detention center. Yeah, basic detention center. Okay, so this is now what we have. This is what we're doing. This is why I start these things halfway through, because then you run into the problem where you need more money, so then you can get more money easily. So now we're building a kitchen and a canteen. We're doing that right now. So we need a door. Where is our door? The door is there. Actually, yeah, we need some phone booths. I just remembered. Otherwise, they're gonna have some very angry people. And I have learned from experience, angry people are not good people. They're kind of the opposite. But maybe you got that, guys. Put that there. Okay, he's about to build that, which means this entire thing is about to be built up. That is good. Now, let's see here. What else do I need? I'm going to need... Oh, first I'm going to call it a room. So, where's canteen rooms? Canteen is there. And as soon as this is done... I said finish up, will you? Finish up! There we go. Okay, so then... call this a canteen. The fence is kind of weird. Should we leave the fence? I don't know, it's very, very weird. And not at all normal. Like, you see through the fence looking at people eating from the yard. And you're just like watching them and you're just like, I want food. And then they're inside and they're like, we have food. And then you are like, give me food. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually kind of struggling with this right now. Bring capacitors out here and looping them into the kitchen. Like that. Probably a rather expensive way of doing it, but well. Let's see here. So we got pipes going into the canteen. Canteen needs serving tables, and benches. Okay. Serving tables are kind of important because they determine how much food we have. And we go like this. So there, there, there. That is evenly spaced. I did not mean to do that, but hey, I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, no fence. Okay, I thought so. It looked a bit too rustic. Yeah, demolish that. Yep. And then we're gonna rebuild the brick wall after that. What's that side? You're gonna destroy the wall? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so then we have this entire room. How are we doing on power? Power's fine. What am I doing? Yeah, utilities. Electrical charge. And here, through here, like that. Okay, good. So we have serving tables, now we need tables and benches. Some benches. Okay, tables. Actually have a lot of room here. One, chair. Okay. And then make some room. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. I think that math works out in my head. I might have just been making that up the entire time. Okay, yeah, that works. Kind of cramped towards the edges, but that means they have better access to food. And there you go. That's everything. So the canteen is done. So now we're going to need to make the actual kitchen part, because otherwise there's no food. What do we do with that? So we build a wall there. Section that off. Brick wall. 1, 2, 3. And then build an object. We need a staff door. And for rooms, let's say, where's our kitchens? I don't know. Kitchen. There you go. And there's our kitchen. That's a very large kitchen actually. For a starting prison with no prisoners, we are expecting a lot of people. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, how do you say your name? Denger. I highly apologize. I can't say your name. There's a lot of X's and D's right next to each other. But I also would agree. I would find it very uncomfortable if people were outside exercising, watched me eat. It'd be like, I don't know. That'd be very horrifying, especially in a prison. There's all these muscly, intimidating men just watching me eat. I could not handle that. I would probably go hide in the bathroom. That's what I would do. Okay, so this is the kitchen. We're getting a cooker, fridge, and a sink. We got a sink, a fridge, and a cooker in reverse. Let's see what I did there. So we probably need 2 sinks. 1, 2, bunch of cookers. Go from the wall. And a bunch of fridges. We can build more right so we expand it out because like obviously there's gonna be more cookers and more fridges everywhere. But these are expensive things, and we only have 13. Oh, dead end girl. Actually, yeah, I probably should have seen that. That reads out like that, doesn't it? Well, I apologize for not being able to understand your name. That's actually a really cool way of saying dead end girl. So congratulations on the whole name. What was I doing? Yeah, fridges. Put fridges on the inside of the wall. Did not mean to put that there, but I will. And spent $2,000 on fridges. How much do fridges normally cost in real life? I don't know. It's like if they actually cost $200,000, and this must be cheap then, or is it $500? I don't know. So now we need to hire at least 2 guards and 2 cooks. So staff, 2 guards, and 2 cooks. Just putting them on the outside because why not? Actually, we're probably going to need a way for the guys to put food inside the thing, because otherwise you have to go through the entire prison. That'd be very odd, just like bringing food through the holding cell, through the yard, through the canteen, into the kitchen finally. That'd actually be quite the ordeal. Especially if they have like knives and stuff in there, that probably wouldn't be good at all. Although I would get a bonus at the end of it. Thanks for not holding it against me. So we need power to the fridges, and we need water to the sinks. So, where's the water? Water's all the way up there. Bring it down right here. Right through the sink. Okay, this sink is getting a full blast of water. And this other sink is just getting its, like, a pipette of water. Is that how you would say that? A pipette? Probably. I don't know. Oh, this is connected right up. Did not realize that was doing that. That's good. How's our energy doing? Energy is doing halfway. That's fine. Hopefully it survives being connected to all the fridges. And yeah. Okay, so that's our starting prison. This is good. We still need holding cells. Well, no, we have holding cells. We still need actual cells. But I think we can survive for now. What is that? There are no kitchens capable of sending food to this canteen. Wait. What? This is a garbage dump. There are no kitchens capable of sending food to the garbage dump. Confusion? I think so. Did I accidentally click on this once when I had the kitchen selected? Let's see. Where's the garbage? Garbage is right there. No, it legitimately thinks it's a canteen. Okay then. I don't know. I guess we'll have some random prisoners out here. Maybe it's the workers. Maybe the workers eat in the garbage dump. That'd be sad. Like the prisoners get to eat in a nice canteen, and the workers must eat out in the garbage. That's the economy, folks. That's the economy. I think. I don't know. I don't work. Objects. Actually, yeah. Let's do prisoner intake. I mean, we only have a holding cell, but we can take some prisoners and have them sleep in the holding cell, I guess. We will not fill the capacity. That would be bad. Let's see. All available. No. That's 22 seconds too close. Okay. Let's just have the 3 min-sec security guys. Okay, we have 3 medium security people coming in. There we go. Wait, can we pause? Pause. I want to see the people. We got Britain, Alexander, and Keevil. Keevil. I'm gonna call you like that now. You're just be Keevil. Keevil. That's gonna be annoying, actually. Britain. He was on his way home when he saw a prison architect. He then went on a rampage GTA style. Oh, so I don't know. Party people 9. What does the 9 stand for? I understood people. I don't understand the 9. Is that an exclamation point in numbers terms? I don't know. Apparently can't not read numbers, letters easily. Those look like a pair of glasses. And that looks like a face, actually. That's the eyes, and it's a dog. The ear, mouth, eyes. There's a lot of faces in the grass, actually. Okay. What are we doing? We're going to build cell block A, because we have prisoners, and we must succeed in feeding prisoners. Actually, no, we need to unlock finance before we can get this. Staff well-being initiative? No. Security procedure certification? No, but that might be useful later on. Prisoner maintenance? Initiate health? Actually, we just need a warden, don't we? Yeah, we need a warden. That's what we need. So we're going to need a warden to get the finance, so that means we can build it off of these utilities buildings, I guess. So let me see. Foundations, concrete. How big do we need to build this? I guess this big. It's the warden's office. You can have a big office. Where be? Okay. So it requires an entrance, but they're not building it because time has paused. That would probably be why. Time has indeed paused. Right, door. A staff door. Put it right there. So the warden has to walk through the garbage into his office. What a lovely position for a warden. You got lights there. Will it connect up just because it's right next door? It will. How's it doing that? Oh, it's because it's going through the pipes. That's probably why. So yeah, we need office. No, that's rooms. Office. Office. Where's office? There's office. I'm blind. Okay, office there. There's not a lot of lights there, actually. Oh, it's because we have prisoners finally. That's why. That room became very dark all of a sudden. Yes. So we're gonna need a warden. Buy 1 warden. Bought you. This is your office now. Although you need an office desk, a chair, and a filing cabinet. Remind the warden to wear nose. Yes, the warden should definitely wear nose plugs because you're gonna have to go through the garbage, past the deliveries, and into the office. They have to work right next to the generator. Actually, that's gonna be a pain for them. Just like hear the pumping of the water and like the generator. I wonder if that's radioactive at all. If that's radioactive. Yes, this prison is powered by radioactivity. Yeah, that's exactly how good the future has gotten. Okay, so we just have an office desk in the middle of the room, because why not? Filing cabinets on both sides, because why not? And we're gonna need a chair, for obvious reasons. Will this become the warden's office now? No, we still need the chair. The chair is just a hologram right now. There we go. Now it's the warden's office. Okay, let's pause the game, please, because these guys are probably going to eat me alive if I don't build them a cell. Bureaucracy. Finance. 5 hours. Okay, sounds good. I guess we can start ahead of time anyway. So, how big are we going to make this cell block? We only have 3 guys right now, but we can at least plan for the future, I guess. Let's see, foundations. We're going to build a concrete wall. No, not concrete. They're not good enough for that. That sounds so cruel. Should we build it off the yard? Yeah, that'll probably be easier. Just build it off the yard. That should be good enough. That's very expensive, actually. We somehow landed exactly at $10,000, though, so that's good. Let's see, requires an entrance. Objects. Staff door. Yeah, we need a staff door to go to the prison's house. No. Large jail door to just lead into the room. And then we can have, like, rooms there, room there, room there, room there. Or bigger room there. I don't know. turning into a room now? Are you gonna do that? Oh no, this guy needs to let people in. Okay, so we have this room now. Now we need to... Where are the walls? Walls are there. Actually, no, wait. How big? How big? Because I know we can make them smaller later on, but we currently 2 by 3. 1, 2 by 3. So that's how big we made it. Okay, so how is that going to work then? So that's going to be like wall here, objects, build walls. Where's the walls? Oh, we can have bunk beds. Well, that'd be interesting. But for right now, we're going to build simple things. Where are walls? Walls are in here. Brick wall, 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 gate. Okay, where's the gate? Large jail door. Not large jail door, small jail door. So now we need a bed and a toilet, and then that's all the facilities. Yes, yes, it also would be weird if they were staring into the cells, yes. We just have people like from outside in the yard doing weights, watching you as you sleep. That's even creepier than watching you eat, actually. This is not a prison for the faint of heart. Well, I guess it is because we're fixing it all, but oh well. Yeah, how to get rid of the fences. Bulldoze fences. Actually, no, that's bulldoze the grounds. I build fence over it all. There you go. Okay, so actually this needs power. Where is power? Utilities. Electrical cower cable. Yes, it's a cower cable. You cower in the might of this cower cable. It also gives you power. Let's see, that connects to there. That will provide light. We need more rooms. So if that's going to be how that works, then we'll just build walls like that. So 1, 2, 3. And 1 over. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. 1, 2, 3, and 1 over. Okay. And we only have 3 guys right now, so that's probably all we need. So, rooms, cells, cell doors. Okay. Yes, let me just pump some iron and watch you slumber. That would be... If someone said that to me, I don't know how I'd react. I'd probably be like, oh, shit, I gotta run away now. You are creepy man, and I don't like creepy men. And that's a door in a wall. Don't build a door in a wall. We got beds and toilets. We need beds and toilets. So put bed there, bed there, bed there. How are they sleeping now, actually? They're sleeping on the desk? Right, there's no door. Ah! The bed! The bed is on the run! Someone stop the bed thief! He's stealing the bed! Oh no! Oh no, oh well. The bed thief got away. Toilet. We build a toilet right next to the bed. Because, why not? Don't build the toilet into the wall. That would not be good. Okay, so now we have 3 cells for these 3 guys. They no longer have to watch each other go to the bathroom now. Keeble will no longer have to watch Alexander go to the bathroom as he's waiting his turn. And actually, wow, the floor has gotten really messed up all of a sudden. What have you guys been doing in here? Like, there's like the there's like... I'm not even gonna question what that is. And that's just probably not worth it. Right. That's actually a lot. This is a big work area. Oh yeah, we need to put utilities in here. So large pipes go through the wall, and I guess we'll go through the 1 small pipes into the toilets. Okay. So then after that's done, we have that officially done, and we will have a fully functional prison, technically speaking. Is finances done? Finances is done. Okay, we need another office now. I wish we could just copy it. We could just copy this one, but that would be too more expensive. We only have like $7,000. Could get another grant, but I kind of want to put that off till I actually need the cash. Let's build it out of concrete again. And wait, how big do these offices need to be? They need to be 4 by 4. So if I build it like, if this is the wall, and this is that tip of the wall, then we start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4. So this is actually all it really needs to be. Whoops, why didn't that work? Why didn't that work? Does it need to be inside? That'd be dumb. Oh well. Alright, I can build on a foundation, right. Okay, so if I start there, Let's do it 5x5. And then there's a 4x4 in center. Nope. Nope. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. How do you attach a building to another building? Because if I do it like that, well, it'll probably get rid of the wall, won't it? I can rebuild the wall. Doesn't matter. No, don't build that. Don't build that. Yeah. So it'll. No. It'll probably get rid of the wall. I'm not too certain. That looks good enough. Right. Yeah, it's gonna get rid of the wall. It doesn't say it needs an entrance, so it's probably gonna get rid of the wall. But we're probably gonna need to build a staff door right here, and then materials. Yeah, materials. Concrete wall. See, got rid of the wall. Don't mind us. We're just moving through your space. This is now going to become the financier's office. Get an office here. Financier. We need a office desk, a chair, and a filing cabinet again. We need an office desk, and we'll have pointed directly towards the warden's office, because then the financier can like tap on the wall and like whisper things to the warden. I don't know why we need to do that, but oh well. Filing cabinet there by the door, and then that's an office. Okay. Oh, it's an accountant. Okay, yeah. Not a financier, but I'm gonna call you a financier. That just sounds better. Or financier. That's a word. This is the financier's office. Okay, so now we have cell block A. That was a dog. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was a dog. That spooked me right there. Oh boy. Okay, so this is raise your prisoner capacity to 15. We could do that. We could do that with some ease, actually. Should we do that? Yeah, well, why not we do that? We have plenty of room. Where'd my mouse go? There's my mouse. Actually, we should have people in there. Can I... Emergencies? No, not emergencies. Oh, deployment. I don't have deployment yet. We probably do need people in there, though, because otherwise they're just going to dig escape holes. They probably have started on that already, actually. We probably need to... Actually, yeah, we don't have, what's it called? Metal detectors. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. How do we solve that problem? We build them. That's how we solve that problem. Where are they? There they are. And will that be connected to utilities? Actually, yeah, they will be connected because they have their own utility things. And then after we do that, we probably need to do a shakedown. Just a quick shakedown because they probably are digging holes, and that's not a good thing. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Materials. We are going to need more walls, though, so build more brick walls. And I guess this can be a holding cell, actually, because it doesn't fit up correctly, so... Yeah, we probably do need a holding cell, though, so that's probably a good idea. And then build it on the other side as well. Not there. Okay. One more, and then another holding cell. Actually, this one's built weirdly. Okay, never mind. I guess that's a holding cell now. Yeah. Let them out. They passed the metal detector, but I highly doubt that. Let's do a let's do a shakedown right now. Shakedown. Okay, they're all free. And while we're doing that, we might as well. Oh, I'm an idiot. I take it you all notice that these are 4x4 and not 3x4 or 3x2 rather, I guess. I'm an idiot. How this is gonna work? I guess this is gonna be a one blockway thing. So destroy these edges and then extend them out one. Screwdriver! We found a screwdriver in the sausages of all places. Someone could bite on that and break their teeth. I don't know why that was so urgent there, but apparently screwdrivers are dangerous things. Nope, don't build it right there. Build it on the light, because that makes sense. And then we need doors. Right, yeah. Actually, we should probably build a solitary confinement thing first, so that in case anyone does get into trouble, we have somewhere to put them. Because otherwise, they're just gonna be in their cells for the rest of their lives. Solitary confinement door. Yeah. Fun fact, in another playthrough, I realized that you can actually starve your prisoners to death, which is interesting. You would think your prison would get in trouble if prisoners died because they actually starved to death, but they don't. At least not in the version I played. It was the original version, or not the original version, but in the what's the word for these things? Before the game released version. Yeah, that's the word. Putting doors down. It's gonna be very cozy in here. They're gonna be like they can do rock paper scissors across the holes and like keep off boredom and stuff. We need rooms. We need cells. Please tell me that this is 15. I didn't actually count this, so it might not be 15. Regardless, we can build more anyway, so it doesn't matter. Actually, this is a very easily extendable prison system thing. You can just build foundations on the right side and extend this outward infinitely. Right, we need beds and toilets. Beds and toilets. Why can't they just do their business in their room? I don't know. Why is this a question I have to ask? Because I apparently don't care about prisoners. Put their toilet right beside their pillows, so that when they wake up in the morning, they realize how much crap they do. Yes, and they also realize how bad plumbing in this place is because there's no water in the things. Let's see, pipes. They're gonna be right there, so they actually connect. I'm probably connect them to the other side too, because that's how that's just gonna work, isn't it? Just connect it like this, just because. It's a bit of a waste of cash, but yeah, we have cash. Might as well spend it. And that's how we go broke, people. Okay, so we have cells there, cells there. We're just waiting on all these things to come in, and then yeah, then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Darn it! And we're missing 3. Okay. Well, remember when we said this would be easily extendable? Time to put that into practice now. Right, did we find anything? Well, I guess they're min-sec security anyway, so they probably wouldn't have stuff that much. This place still is in a jail cell. I don't know why. Well, doesn't have a toilet. No, it doesn't have a bed. That's even worse. Okay, so foundations, brick, extended out a bit, and materials, brick wall. We're gonna need to quickly like build the brick wall around him as he sleeps, because otherwise he's gonna wake up and he's gonna realize freedom, and he's gonna try to escape. Yep, that was my freedom voice. Oh well. Meh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. I have a very high-pitched voice all of a sudden. Okay, so this is the problem. Yeah, suddenly becomes all open. Let's fix that before he wakes up. I like how this guy just had his entire wall. He had an entire new section added to his thing, and his wall was demolished, and he's still sleeping here. This is like the most heaviest sleeper in existence. Who are you again? You're Alexander? Do you have traits? I wonder if, like, it says like in your reputation, you're like heavy sleeper or doesn't notice anything. Simone Alexander. Yep, that would probably fit that character. Okay, where's our walls? Yeah, walls are being built. Okay, that's good. And then to the right of that, one more. Build like that. And then we can extend it farther out when we need to. And that will be 15 cells. Okay, so let's name the rooms. As soon as I can see the rooms, of course. That's not a... Why is that not working? Okay, there we go. And then we need a bed there, bed there. Everything's identical, but that's kind of the thing in prisons. They're all identical. It's what helps drive the madness of prisons. And then they got that, and then we have utilities. And they go pumping through. And then we have 15 prisoner cells, so let's just wait till that happens. Come on, this game is on hyper mode. Oh, it's because they don't have an easy way. They have to go through the kitchen, through the canteen, through the yard. They have to wait for a guard to let them into the yard. Then they can let them go through into the holding cells, and then they put the stuff down. That's a very long ordeal, isn't it? Okay, we got one room, right? Enclosed on all four. We don't have doors. Okay, that makes sense. Do 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 do. Yay! We did it. Okay, I'm not quite certain how long I've been streaming for, but might as well cut it off here because honestly, that's just where it goes. Okay, so yeah, was planning on streaming with other people today, but they had to work with the Minecraft server and stuff, so hopefully we'll be playing modded Minecraft sometime tomorrow or the next few days. But anyway, outro time. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, then that's where we archive all our stuff. If you check us out there, you can find all of our past videos. Obviously, we have our what's her name? Sorry, Dead End Girl. So thank you for watching us, Dead End Girl. If you would be so kind, can you please follow us on Twitter? We also have a no, not Twitter, Twitch. Sorry. We also have a Twitter and a Tumblr though. So if you follow us there, you can find out when we stream. Yeah, and if you also go to our Tumblr, you can find out stuff about us because we can ask us questions and stuff. So yeah, hope you had a good time, and yeah, bye.